Welcome back to Sunil's Kitchen. Today I'm going to shoot a special video related to the culture of coastal Karnataka. Let's head to the fishing port, which is locally known as Dakke and also popular as Bandar. Let's move to the venue, but before that, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Now follow me. Wow, look at the beautiful sea. It is a known fact that around 75% of the earth is covered by water and rest is the land. Since very long time, people of coastal region have been dependent on sea for their livelihood in many ways. Immense shoals of fish throng the shallow seas. Despite of all the risk factors, the fishing industry has never and will never die down. Directly or indirectly, the livelihood of millions of people depend on fisheries. Fishing here includes loading, unloading, preserving, storing, transporting, marketing, selling and exporting of fish. So now we are in Mangalore Old Port, which is locally called as Dakke. Here the boats bring their catch and then it is exported to other places. Here they sell either by auction or even they sell to the resellers. Let's take a round in this port. The commercial activity is aimed at the delivery of fish for human consumption or as input factors in other industrial processes. Earlier we could see boats being of different colors, and now most of the boats are red in color. These are local boats which go for fishing into deep seas for days. The fishermen are in this area even before the sun rises and warms the sea. We can see them at work. So beside me you can see a person boat has arrived and now they will unload the fish. These are deep sea fishing boats. These boats usually go early in the morning for deep sea fishing and come back by the end of the day or dawn. People working here are completely engrossed in their work and they rarely remember the outer world during their work. In this coastal city, fishing itself is a religion. People from all races come together and indulge in fishing and business activities. Moreover, the people here consider that the work is worship. People working here enjoy and get happiness with their work beyond all the struggle. They need courage to do this work and hence the fishermen community are always said to be courageous people. As we all know, coastal region is itself known for the communal harmony. Here, in this port, people from different caste, creed and religion come together and work together. Here, you seldom find the differences between the caste and religion. They all work here as one family throughout the day. Totally, the area is fully covered and the people are into some or the other work. Fishermen ventures to the sea in groups for the reason. The fishermen will have to face many challenges including the disasters. There are many such instances where they go out of their way to help each other, be it financial, medical, or by ways of moral support. These are fresh silverfish. We can prepare delicious silverfish curry or crispy and crunchy fry. It is liked by many people. will sell their catch of the day through auction or their pre-decided customer. People here from all races come together early in the morning and slog till the end of the day. You get to see such auction right from dawn to dusk. There are dedicated and concerned people to auction the fish. Basically, it is like wholesale market for the fresh catch. Sea fish is one of the most favorite. It comes in elite cuisine of coastal region.
Okay, so this is where auction takes place, and here you can see the sea fish. Here you can see this is a very big sea fish which is called anjal also here. This is a very tasty fish. Altogether there is around 300 kgs of fish. The highest bidder will get the fish here.
Finally, the 300 kgs of fish got sold for rupees 570 per kg. The lives of the fishing community revolve around the sea and fish. Most of the fishing families live close to the sea. Let's meet Mr. Navin, who is the boat owner who has vast knowledge about boats and fishing. So let's hear from him.
Nete ಪ್ರಮುಖವಾದ ಪರ್ಸಿನ್ ಬೋಟು ಬಕ್ಕ ಡೀಪ್ ಸಿ ಟ್ರಾಲರ್ ಎಲ್ಲೆ ಟ್ರಾಲ್ ಬೋಟು ಬಕ್ಕ ಗಿಲ್ನೆಟ್ ವಾಡ ಬಕ್ಕ ನಾಡದೋನಿ ಇಂಚ ಒಂಜಿ 4 ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಮೀನುಗಾರಿಕೆ ಉಂಡು ಇದು ಪರ್ಸಿನ್ ಬೋಟ್ ಪಂಡ ಒಂಜಿ ಬೋಟ್ ಸರ್ 30-40 ಜನ ಬಿನೇರೆ ಪೋಪೇರು ಡೀಪ್ ಸಿ ಟ್ರಾಲರ್ 8-10 ಜನ ಪೋಪೇರು ಎಲ್ಲೆ ಬೋಟ್ ಪಂಡ ಇಟ್ಟು ಒಂಜಿ 4-6 ಜನ ಮೀನುಗಾರಿಕೆ ಮಲ್ಪನವು ಅಂಚೆನೆ ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷನಲ್ ಫಿಶಿಂಗ್ ರಾಣಿಬೇಲೆ ಬಂದುಂಡು ಐಟ್ಲೊಂಜಿ 25-30 ಜನ ಬೆನ್ಪೇರು ಬಕ್ಕ ಎಲ್ಲೆ ದೂರ 3-4 ಜನ ಬೆನ್ಪೇರು ಈ ಡೀಪ್ ಸಿ ಬೋಟ್ ಬಂದಂಗೆ 10 ದಿನ 7-10 ದಿನ ಫಿಶಿಂಗ್ ಮಂತೊಂದು ಬರ್ಪೇರು ಪರ್ಸಿಂದಕ್ಕಲು 1-3 ದಿನ ಅಂಚಿನ ಮೀನುಗಾರಿಕೆ ನಡತೊಂದು ನೆಟ್ಟೆ ಸಾಧಾರಣ 4:30 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಮೀನುಗಾರಿಕೆ ಚಾಲು ಆಗುದು 4:30 ಗಂಟೆ ಪಕ್ಕ ಬೋಟ್ 7 ಗಂಟೆ ಮುಟ್ಟ ಬರ್ಪುಂಡ ಸೀಸನ್ ಸಾಧಾರಣ 11-12 ಗಂಟೆ ಮುಟ್ಟಲ್ಲ ಮೀನುಗಾರಿಕೆ ನಡಪುಂಡು ಮೇಡಮ್ ಬಕ್ಕ ಇತ್ತೆ ಡೀಸೆಲ್ ಬೆಲೆ ಏರಿಕೆದಂದು ಮೀನುಗಾರರಿಗೆ ಮಸ್ತ್ ಬಂಗ ಒಂದುಂಡು ಮೀನುಗಾರಿಕೆ ಮಲ್ಪರೆ ಅಂಚ ಆಡಲ್ಲ ಮೀನುಗಾರಿಕೆ ಅಂತ ಮಂತೊಂದುಲ್ಲೆ.
We also have a senior lady who has been a fish vendor since ages. She also possesses a vast knowledge about the fish. So let's hear from her.
ಅವು ಪನ್ನಗ 10 ದಿನದ ಬಕ್ಕ ಬರ್ಪಿನ ಮೀನು ಅವು ಒಂತೆರು ಚಿಜ್ಜಿ ಆತೆ ಉಂದಾಂಡ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಮೀನು ಪೂರ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಬನ್ನಗ ಈ ಉಂದು ಪರ್ಸಿನ್ ಮೀನು ಉಂಡತೆ ಅವು ನಿಜವಾದ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಮೀನು ಅವು ಪನ್ನಗ ರದ್ದಿನ ಕೊರ ಕರ ಬರ್ಪೀನಿ ಉಂಡು ದೀಪದ ಬೋಟ್ ಉಂಡತೆ ಅವು 10 ದಿನ ಕೊರ ಬರ್ಪೀನಿ ನಂಗೆ ಅವು ಮೀನು ಅಂತ ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಉಂಡು ಆಡ ಮೀನೇ ಆಡ ಆತಿ ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಇಜ್ಜಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬರ್ಪೀನಿ ಈತ ಬೂತಾಯಿ ಮತ್ತಂತ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಡ ಬರ್ಪೀನಿ ಬೂತಾಯಿ ಬಂಗುಡೆ ಇಂತ ಬೆರಕೆ ಮೀನು ಮಾತ್ರ ಬರ್ಪುಡು ಆಡ ಈತ ನೈಟ್ ಅಕ್ಳಿಗೆ ಅಕ್ಳಿಗೆ ಅಂಜಲು ಬಂಗುಡೆ ಬೊಕ್ಕ ಮಾತ ಬಕೆತ ಮೀನ ತಿಕ್ಕುಡು ಅಂತ ಪಂಡದು ಪೂರ ಬಕೆ ಆಡ ಈ ಸರಿ ಮಸ್ತ್ ಬಂಗಡುಲ್ಲೇರು ಮಾತ ಮೀನು ಇಜ್ಜಂದ ಜನಕ್ಕಳು ಮಾತ ಅಂತ ಬಂಗಡುಲ್ಲೇರು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಅಕ್ಳೆಲ್ಲ ಮೀನು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಪಿದವೂರಿಗೆ ಪೋಪುಡ ಅಂಜಲು ಬೊಕ್ಕ ಬಂಗುಡೆ ಮಾಂಜಿ ಅವು ಮಾತ್ರ ಪಿದವೂರಿಗೆ ಪೋಪುಂಡು ಎಟ್ಟಿಲ ಪೋಪುಂಡು ಬೊಕ್ಕ ಜಿಂಜಿ ಪೋಪುಂಡು ಹಾಂ ಪಿದವೂರದ ಮೀನುಗಳ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದ ಮೀನುಗಳ ಮಸ್ತ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಉಂಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಊರ್ದು ಇಂಡಿಯಾದ ಮೀನ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಕನೆ ಪಿದವೂರದ ಮೀನು ಬರ್ಪುಜಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದ ಮೀನು ರುಚಿ ಹಾಂ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ಶಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಕ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹಾಂ ಒಂದು ಅನ್ನ
Here you can see this is called as a squid. This is highly in demand and these are to export.
Here the squid is segregated by size and quality and packed for export purpose. Remaining are being sold locally. Here you can see another species of squid called as cuttlefish or calamari, and locally it's known as kappebondas. Here is one of the special fish. It's a rare fish which is locally known as muddle fish, where muddle means palm leaf, and in international markets it's known as mahi mahi.
So this is the fish. It is a very big fish. It is called as a muddle fish in local language.
The fins of the fish is wide as a palm leaf.
You can see this is a fish which is known as a bat fish. You can see the shape of the fish. It is like bat. So it is called as bat fish. So this is called as a tuna fish. It is very tasty and a lot of demand for this fish. Here I have my friend Shabana.
She's also a fish enthusiast. Coastal cuisine is incomplete without fish. Every household in coastal region will have fish in the main menu for at least 5 to 6 days or a week, and some even for 7 days a week. During off season, that is when the boats doesn't operate, during monsoon they opt the dry fish, which also cost the same as fresh fish or may be expensive. Prawns is favorite fish all over the world, and there would be hardly any people in the world who doesn't like the taste of prawns until he or she is an vegetarian. You can't even imagine how the time will pass in this area. Every 8 to 10 restaurant will be serving fish, and that will be their unique selling point. If you take a round around the city or so-called Kudla, you will always see an additional board stating either fish meals ready or we serve fish or BS fresh seafood available here. Most of the restaurant owners prefer buying fish right from here so that they get first hand on the fresh fish. No fish lover will ever want to compromise on the freshness of the fish. If a restaurant serves a fish which is not fresh, he or she will lose the customer forever. The different varieties of fish we get to see in this port are sardine, mackerel, pomfret, spearfish or kingfish, silverfish, muddlefish, batfish, tuna, mixed fish, croaker, prawns, shrimp, squid, cuttlefish or calamari, crab, ladyfish, salmon, snapper, soulfish, herring, catfish, stingray, needlefish, shellfish, shark, bridefish, ladyfish, clams, etc.
So these are the crushed ice that is used to preserve the fish.
The catch is always stored in crushed ice. It is so satisfying to have your hands on these crushed ice. Fresh water is frozen to form ice blocks in mold. Later it is crushed in the ice crusher as per the requirement of the fisherman. There are few ice factories in this area, and also we can find many factories within Mangalore city. The supplied ice is being layered with the fish to store or export the fish, and also to store for a longer time and to maintain the freshness of the fish. It is also useful to transport for export purpose. This is how the fish is packed in styrofoam or thermocol boxes to export. Fish is usually transported in plastic crates as we see in this video. Transporting fish is very important part of fish culture. Fishermen will be knowing about the fish they are after, how best to catch them and bring them, and how to store them fresh until they deliver to the buyers. They will be prepared for all the possible outcomes. The packed fish are exported through freezer trucks and sent it to different location or its destination. Fish is a very healthy food. It is filled with omega-3 fatty acids and vitamins such as D and B2. Fish is a one-stop source of so many vital nutrients. In fish, we can prepare different variety of dish such as fish fry, fish gravy, fish pulimunchi, sukka, fish tikka, fish biryani, fish soup, fish pepper fry, dry fry, masala fry, fish pickle, tandoori fish, fish fried rice, fish stew, fish pops, fish cutlets, steamed fish, poached fish, fish fingers, fish kebabs. So lot more to go. The list will not end in this video if it is continued. Here, most of the people come to buy fish, especially on any occasions or special days from this place. They get the fresh catch with reasonable price. We can see migrants from other states come to earn their living. Not only men, but we can see even women from young to old struggle their lives out here. This is how the market in the fishing looks like. Few other seafoods are mussels, crabs, prawns, shrimp, clams, shellfish. These are in great demand in Mangalore. The fishing port also has the facility of cutting the fish here through dedicated people for a fixed price as per the sizes of fish, which makes it easier to carry the fish home which is ready to cook. It saves the time of cutting fish, which usually takes a longer time when we cut at home. Normally people prefer to cut the fish here itself, which comparatively takes more time to cut at home than getting it cut here. And in modern days, people do not know the skill of cutting the fish, or some need to hassle-free. Cutting fish is basically an art, as a method of cutting is not the same for all the fish. Every occupation has its own hazards. Likewise, there is also partial occupation hazard in fishing, which is getting unwanted or inedible fish in the same net, but the same is not wasted here because these are sold to the production of fertilizer factories. Sometimes they are blessed with plenty, but there are days when they return empty-handed. Here we can see the fishermen keeping their nets and equipments sorted and arranged for fishing for the next day as usual. They also carry along the groceries required accordingly. A boat has to carry at least 12 to 15 fishermen to carry out the fishing for the day because it is not an easy task to pull the net loaded with fish. These fishermen enjoy their jobs and entertain themselves with fun activities. They usually don't show their pain, instead carry out their job as fun to do and always appear with a happy face. Every year we see untoward incidents and many lives are lost in fishing. Despite of these, the enthusiasm for fishing doesn't reduce an inch. They take stock of food and water to help them survive 10 or more days at sea. In terms of facilities, the fishing business has not evolved much. They still manage with the facilities which are available since years. I can say that there is also a purpose behind me making this video. As common people, we would only buy fish from the retailers and we will never know the struggle of fishermen or the community. We usually tend to bargain more, sometimes without knowing the worth. The fish delicacy that what we savor on the plate goes through lot of procedure. That is, the fishermen wake early in the morning, go into the deep sea risking their own lives, bring their catch to the shore, to the retailers, selling it under the hot sun to face and the bargain from the customers. We, the people working on the outer world, are unable to feel the pinch or the pain of these fishermen. The fishermen go home knowing they will be back the next morning repeating the same job. Sea is a beautiful creation of God. The most striking is the abundance of water. There are thousands of secrets hidden inside the sea. Life is like the waves of the seas. There are ups and downs, good and bad, happy and sad moments in life. It can be calm or still, rough or rigid, but in the end, it's always beautiful. As calm as the sea looks now, the day ends with a good fortune for few, and for some they will have to wait for another day for the fortune to turn good for them. We, the people of Kudla, are more fortunate to see and enjoy such variety of fish. Thanks to the fishermen community who have been supplying us good quality fish throughout, despite of all odds faced by them. I wish the successive government provide adequate facilities for the fishing industry to grow to glory. Let the goddess of sea shower her blessings to the fishermen community and safeguard the people who are dependent on her day in and day out for their livelihood. I hope the coming years will be more fruitful for the fishermen who have worked hard and served in enhancing the taste buds of all fish lovers. Hope you like my video. Thank you for watching my video. Stay tuned.